Hi guys, welcome to the stream. And நாலு கழிச்சு நான் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணுறேன். ஸோ கொஞ்சம் அப்படியே ஓல்ட் கேம்ஸ் எல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் இப்போ அப்படி விளாண்டுருக்குங்க. ஸோ இப்போதைக்கு வாட்ச் டாக்ஸ் 2 முடிச்சாச்சு ஃபுல்லாக டிஎல்சியோட. அண்ட் தென் விச்சர் ஆடிட்டுருக்கேன். ஐம் ட்ரை டு பிளாட்டினம் அடிக்க ட்ரை பண்ணுறேன். பட் இனி ஒரு ரெண்டு இருக்குது அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்ஸ். அதுதான் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமான ஒரு இதாக இருக்குது. அதே மாதிரி வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா என்னோடய ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஃபேவரட் கேம்ஸ் விச்சர் 3 ஃபஸ்ட்டு ரொம்ப நாளாகவே ரிலீஸ் ஆனதுலேருந்து ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஃபேவரட் கேம் எப்போவுமே. ஸோ இதில் வந்துட்டு நம்ம ஆட போகிறது பார்த்திங்கன்னா டிஎல்சி. அதிலே டிஎல்சி பேர் வந்துட்டு பிளட் அண்ட் வைன். ஸோ இது வந்து செகண்ட் எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன் ஆஃப் விச்சர் 3. ஒரு யூனிக்கான ஒரு லேண்ட் ஏரியா, ஒரு ஃப்ரெஞ்சு டைப் ஆஃப் ஏரியா. அது கூட வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு வேம்பயர்ஸோட ஸ்டோரி லைன்ஸ் இருக்கிற ஏரியா. அது ஃபேரிடைல்ஸ் ஏகப்பட்ட விஷயங்கள் அங்கே இருக்குது. ஸோ இந்த மெயின் கேமை விட கொஞ்சம் வந்துட்டு கிராஃபிக்கலாக இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட்ஸ் நிறையா இருக்கும். கேம் பிளேஸ் நிறைய இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் இருக்குது, மியூட்டேஷன்ஸ் இருக்குது, அந்த மாதிரி நிறையா இருக்குது. ஸோ ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஒரு கேம் இது. டைம் போகிறது தெரியாது, மெயின் அதுதான் அதில் முக்கியமான விஷயம். ஏன்னா இந்த கேம் நானும் ஹேவ் பிளேட் மோர் தென் லைக் ஒரு 7 டைம்ஸ் மேலே விளாண்டுருப்பேன். ஸோ கிட்டத்தட்ட ஐ ஹாவ் மல்டிபிள் சேவ் ஃபைல்ஸ். இப்போ இந்த சேவ் ஃபைல் பார்த்திங்கன்னா மெயினாக பிளட் அண்ட் வைன் ஆடுறதுக்கு மட்டுமே எடுத்து வச்சுருந்தேன். இன்னொரு சேவ் ஃபைல் வச்சுருக்கேன். ஸோ அது வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஓரளவுக்கு 100 மேக்ஸ் லெவல் பண்ணி திரும்பி இன்னொரு டைம் ஆடி அதோ ஒரு இது வச்சுருக்கேன். இப்போ தான் ரீசெண்டாக மெயின் கேமோட ஸ்டோரி திரும்பி முடித்தேன். ஸோ லைக் மெமரி ரீகால் பண்ணுற மாதிரி எல்லாத்தையும் திரும்பி விளாண்டு. ஸோ கேமோட எண்டிங் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கு அப்படின்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா சீரி வந்து விச்சர் ஆகிடலாம். அண்ட் தென் ரொமான்ஸ் வந்துட்டு எனிஃபர். அண்ட் இது ஸ்னைப் கார்டு அண்ட் டெமேரியன் வந்துட்டு கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுற மாதிரி, ரெண்டு பேருமே ஈக்குவலைஸ்டாக பண்ணுற மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ பேசிக்காக தான் கேம் அது முடிச்சாச்சு மெயின் கேமை. ஸோ டிஎல்சியில் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சது வந்துட்டு பிளட் வைன். பிகாஸ் தனி ஒரு ஏரியா எல்லாமே டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும், யூனிக்காக இருக்கும். பட் இன்னொரு டிஎல்சி இருக்குது, ஃபஸ்ட்டு டிஎல்சி எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன். ஸோ இது வந்துட்டு இந்த வேர்ல்டோடு இருக்கும். ஸோ அது பேர் வந்து ஹார்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஸ்டோன். அதுவும் நல்லாயிருக்கும். நான் அதுவும் ஆடலான்ட்டு இருந்தேன். பட் என்னோடய மைண்ட் வந்துட்டு பிளட் அண்ட் வைன் ஃபஸ்ட் ஆடுவோம். பிகாஸ் ஓரளவுக்கு ஒரு நியூவான ஒரு இப்போ இந்த இது பார்த்திங்கன்னா ஒரு நைட்ஸ் இருக்கிற மாதிரி. அதாவது வந்துட்டு முக்கியமான ஒரு வெப்பனுக்கு வேண்டி தான் நம்ம விளாட்றோம். இது சொல்ல போனால் நம்ம ஃபேவரட் வெப்பன் திஸ் கேம் அப்படிங்கும்போது 2-3 நாளாக இருக்குது. ஸோ அதில் சில்வர் ஸ்வாரில் ரொம்ப ஃபேவரட் வந்துட்டு ஆரண்டைட் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு இது இருக்குது. அது போக வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா சில்வர் ஸ்வார்லேயே ஒன்று இருக்குது. இதில் வந்துட்டு ஷாஃப்ட்னு ஒன்று இருக்குது. 2-3 சில்வர் ஸ்வாட், நல்ல ஸ்வாட்ஸ் இருக்குது. அது அப்படியே பார்ப்போம் எப்படி போகுது என்னன்ட்டு. பட் ஆனால் அந்த ஸ்வாட் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு கதை. ஆக்சுவலாக ஆரண்டைட்டுங்கிற ஸ்வாட் வந்து ஒரிஜினலாக கிங் ஆத்தரோட வெப்பனாக இருந்தது. ஸோ அதோட இதே தான் இதுவும். அதோடைய இன்னொரு லெஜெண்ட் இது, லேடி ஆஃப் த லேக் வந்துட்டு கொடுக்குற இன்னொரு லெஜெண்ட் இது. ஸோ என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்கள். விளையாடும் போது கொஞ்சம் நான் பேச மறந்துடுவேன். சப்போஸ் யாராவது மெசேஜ் பண்ணிங்கன்னு தெரிஞ்சதுன்னா கண்டிப்பாக ஐ வில் பி டாக்கிங். இல்லாட்டினா கொஞ்சம் மறந்து போகிறதுக்கான வாய்ப்புகள் அதிகம். ஒரே நிமிஷம்.
Not looking good, I tell you.
ஸோ ஓகே, இப்போ ஆரம்பிக்கிறது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம நைட்ஸ் ஆஃப் டுசாண்ட் அந்த சொன்னல ஃப்ரெஞ்ச் ஏரியாவோட பேர் டுசாண்ட். ஸோ அது போக முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் நம்ம அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்டை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ண ட்ரை பண்ணேன். ஸோ அது ஒன்று இருக்குது. ஸோ லெட்ஸ் see how this one goes. அதே மாதிரி வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா இந்த பில்டு வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா லெவல் 97 இருக்குது. பட் ஆனால் இது வந்துட்டு இதெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு நம்ம ஃபில் பண்ணலாம். பட் யூ ஹாவ் டு பி அன்லாக்கிங் த மியூட்டேஷன்ஸ் இன் பிளட் அண்ட் வைன் போகும்போது நம்மளுக்கு அப்படி கிடைக்கும் ஆல்கமி சைட்லேயே இதிலெல்லாம். ஸோ அதை வந்துட்டு யூசேஜ் பண்ணுறதுக்கான இது ஐ மீன் இது ஏன் இது இன்னொரு சேஃபில் வச்சுருக்கேன். ஆக்சுவலாக அதுதான் விளாண்டுருந்தேன். நான் மறந்து விளாண்டு கொஞ்சம் தூரம் போயிட்டேன். அப்புறம் தான் ஓகே ஸ்டார்டிங் கொஞ்சம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான ஒரு அந்த ஓப்பனிங் சீக்வன்ஸ் நல்லா இருக்குங்கிறதுக்கு திரும்பி இன்னொரு சேஃப் ஃபைல் என்கிட்ட இருந்ததை எடுத்து பார்த்து அப்புறம் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கேன். ஸோ இருங்க அப்படியே பார்த்துருவோம். இது பிளட் அண்ட் வைன் போனால் மட்டும் தான் இந்த சென்ட்ரல் லைன் உங்களுக்கு ஓப்பன் ஆகும். இல்லாட்டினா அது ஓப்பன் ஆகுது. அது ஒன்று இருக்குது இல்லை. ஸோ அது போக இந்த கேமில் மெயினாக இந்த பீஸ்ட் ஸ்டோரி வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா முக்கியமான விஷயம் ஏன்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா ஒவ்வொரு எனிமீஸ்க்கும் வீக்னஸ் என்ன, அது எது இது பண்ணும் அப்படிங்கிறது எல்லாமே இருக்கும். ஸோ நிறையா இருக்குது. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் வந்து டிஎல்சியில் வரக்கூடிய எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன் 1 ஹார்ட் ஆஃப் ஸ்டோனில் வரக்கூடிய சில பாஸஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்காங்க. இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கான பாஸஸ் இருக்கும். ஈவன் ஃபைனல் பாஸே வந்துட்டு பார்த்திங்கன்னா சூப்பராக இருக்கும். அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா நிறையா இருக்குது இதில். ஐ மீன் ஆல்கெமி திஸ் ஐ மீன் கேம் வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப சிம்பிளிஃபையாக சொல்லணும்னா ஜஸ்ட் கோ ஹண்ட் கான்ட்ராக்ட் இருக்கும், அதை கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணுறது, ரேண்டம் அக்கரன்ஸ் இருக்கும். அதுதான் இந்த கேமோட இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங். ஸ்டோரி கொஞ்சம் அவங்க பிரேக் ஆகும், என்னடா இதுங்கிற மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் டென்ஷன் ஆகும். பட் ஃபினாலே அப்போது அந்த அந்த ஒரு மொமெண்டம்லேயே இருக்கும், நல்லாயிருக்கும். ஒரு சில சீக்வன்ஸை வந்துட்டு பார்க்கும்போது நமக்கு ஓ மை காட் நடப்பி ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி பார்ப்போம். ஸோ முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் இதில் எல்லாமே கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணியாச்சு. 100% முடிச்சு வச்சுருக்கோம் மெயின் கேமோடதில். இந்த சேஃப் ஃபைலுக்கு இன்னொரு சேஃப் ஃபைல் சேம் இதே தான். ஐ மீன் இதே மாதிரி பட் கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா பில்லாம் பண்ணியிருப்பேன் நான். இதில் கொஞ்சம் பில்லாம் பண்ணாமல் அப்படியே ஓரளவுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ஜென்ரலாக ஓவரால் ஒர்க் பண்ணுற மாதிரி வச்சுருக்கேன். ஸோ அப்போ ஆரம்பிக்கலாமா ஃபஸ்ட்டு? ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம மீட் பண்ண போகிற பார்த்திங்கன்னா நைட்ஸ். ஆக்சுவலி இது ஆல்ரெடி வந்துட்டு புக்ஸில் வந்துட்டு ரெஃபரன்ஸுக்கு முன்னாடியே போயிருப்பாங்க, எல்லோரும் பேசியிருப்பாங்க. அவங்க ஏன் அங்கே போகிறாங்க அப்படிங்கிறதெல்லாம் இருக்குது. சிம்பிளாக சொல்கிறேன்னா இவங்க ஆல்ரெடி மீட் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு ரெண்டு மெயின் இருப்பாங்க, பிரின்சஸ் 2 பேர். ஸோ அதில் அந்த 2 பேருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். வச்சுருக்க மீன் கெரால்ட்டுக்கு தெரியும். கெரால்ட் வந்துட்டு ஒரு ரொம்ப வயசான ஒரு ஆள் தான். இஸ் வெரி ஏஜ். அதாவது இவனுக்கே சுமாராக பார்த்திங்கன்னா எப்படி ஒரு 150 வயசு, 130, 20, 120 தான் இருக்கலாம். மேபி அதுக்கு மேலே இருக்கலாம். ஸோ புக்ஸ் ட்ரை பண்ணுறனாலும் பண்ணுங்கள். பட் புக்ஸுக்கும் கேமுக்கும் கொஞ்சம் அங்கங்கே டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் வரும், கேரக்டர்ஸோட அசம்பிளிங்ஸ் எல்லாமே. பட் இந்த கேமில் கேரக்டர் வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப கொஞ்சம் என்ன சொல்கிறது ஒரு எங்கேஜிங்காக ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். பட் இது புக்ஸில் கொஞ்சம் வேறு மாதிரி லைட்டாக கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்கும். அதனால் ஓகே ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம்.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
ஸோ இவங்க ஏன் இங்கே வராங்கன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அவங்க ஊரில் ஒரு அதனால் வந்து பார்க்க வராங்க.
You see, Parmarin, I told you, the griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Parmarin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They're coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
அந்த டீல்ஸ் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணாங்க. ஐ மீன் கேமில் வந்து அந்த இடத்த பொலிட்டிக்கல் எப்படி இருக்குது பட் அதை விட மோசமாக தான் இருக்கும் புக்ஸில் இனிமே டீட்டெயிலாக இருக்கும்.
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right, good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later. Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood! By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Go for the horse on eyes! It's ours! To
Why did they not emerge? It is over. They have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
ஆக்சுவலாக நான் கொஞ்சம் தூரம் போயிட்டேங்கிறத விட என்ன கேமோட ஒரு ஏர்லி ஸ்டேஜில் தாண்டி ஒரு 2-3 பெஸ்ட்டாக போயிட்டு.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right. Fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
Experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A knight in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post-haste to Toussaint. To Toussaint!
மெயினாக இது திரும்பி ஆடுறதுக்காரன்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா நான் பிசியில் ஆடிருந்தேன் கிராக்டு வெர்ஷனில். ஸோ ஐ மீன் ஓகே போய் அதில் திரும்பி ஆடுறேன் PS5ல. ஸோ வெல்கம் டு த Tashi of Toussaint.
Toussaint, the land of love and light.
exactly how I remembered it.
You would find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron!
அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்னா அவரை கண்ணை கொண்டு சொல்லணும் ஸ்டேடியம் போக அப்படிங்கிற அச்சீவ்மெண்ட் ஒன்று இருக்கும். ஐயோ இதுக்கு பேர் நாட் வேண்ட்.
For my lady! Guillaume, watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster! All for one and one for all!
Honor! Perish, honor!
Yes. Got it.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
That's it, Roach. Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Hey there.
Boy, it's my bubbles are ready to float.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Come on, Roach. Take it easy.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Nada.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful.
I will fell you all! Oh, my name is not Milton de Peraclere! For the glory of her grace, I shall make
Let
battle
the
of
smell
you!
of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat, recently, probably to transport the body somewhere. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat, recently, probably to transport the body somewhere. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to...
அந்த குன் ஸ்பூன் நமக்கு வேண்டியதாக இருக்கும்.
Fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Henrietta.
Henrietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Palmerin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Fetch this empty-head safe up here in some botched to the beast. Killer from the north, they said. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. Feels dark.
At thunder at speed with lances they strike. Many a knight shall not leave with his life.
Depot clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchery trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw... a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town, fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicar Farm.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Folks, divine punishment. Okay.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately,
each
each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods.
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Starting stage okay.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here. Near the Tawny Grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Her Grace bestowed a great honor even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my... You will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton. Good luck.
Bro. இந்த இது நல்லாயிருக்கும் ப்ரோ. இந்த டீல்ஸ் 2 டீல்ஸும் நல்லாயிருக்கும். பட் இது டோட்டலாக வேறு ஏரியா. நடந்தே போகிறதா பக்கத்தில் தான் இருக்கா? ஸோ இங்கே நம்பர் இருக்கும் ஃபீட்ஸுங்க.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. The cellar. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow.
I think இது எனக்கு தெரியும் என்னதுன்னு.
Blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though, or a flitter. Bruxa, gotta be.
See? என்ன ஆகிட்டு வந்து மாட்டேன். Moon dust, vampire oil, black blood. Okay. குடிச்சுக்குவோம். நானும் பல நாட்கள் விளாண்டுருக்கேன். ஆனால் அப்பப்போ மறந்துடுவேன் என்னத்தை பண்ணுறோன்னு.
Black blood and moon dust. Could be lightsabers. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Hurled against the wall with great force. Used this to batter down the grate. Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate.
Guys, this is 18 plus. Sorry.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Sorry guys, this is 18 plus game. சின்ன வயசுக்கு யாரும் பார்க்காதீங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. She's a Bruxa, it's like a vampire. Oh.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
ஐயோ செட் பண்ண மறந்துட்டேன். மூணு டஸ்டா.
I cannot let you leave.
Marita. Beast mode. கன்றாகியே மாற்றி தெரியாம அமைச்சிட்டேன்.
Stinks. Waterlogged.
எனக்கு சும்மாவே கொஞ்சம் போராக இருக்குது கொஞ்சம் கரெக்டாக பார்க்குறது. பட் ஆனால் சில நேரத்தில் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்காக தான் பார்ப்பேன். பட் இது கொஞ்சம் நெஞ்ச பொழந்து ஹார்ட்டை எடுத்து.
Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Laid in the water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
காசை வச்சிருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Bulging with coins.
இதெல்லாம் விளாண்டு ரொம்ப நாள் ஆச்சா, கொஞ்சம் ஞாபகம் இருக்கு, கொஞ்சம்
Nilfgaardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible?
Still warm, blood is flowing.
Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, like not a Bruxa. But then why did the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance?
7 deadly sins.
Why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions.
Greed.
No answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Norway to get me in to see the Duchess.
Christian side la and European side la konjam nalla irundhu. Kona body kaana bechche. Always meditate. ஏன் கேட்டிங்கன்னா இதுக்காக குட்டி வந்துருச்சு.
Move it.
Where have your journeys taken you, last?
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
Our tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Oraya yemişim guys.
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Power and story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, you can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Knight and Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shelmar? Giving some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw the spectacle of the sword of Marine with a nunnery. There, a knight shooting the Shelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. The Shelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against the help of Shelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd, plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. We have to help him. Gotta keep it down. Tell him we are when he hears us.
Alas, the lightning! The beast heaved its foul girth! Let loose a roar and knocked him to earth! And down catch.
Do you one-shot him?
That Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasp survives sheep from the beast.
Like a skills of fighting.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikemen, see to the beast.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt, we must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city, there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut persons.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap. A pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare. hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the gardens searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Your Grace seems right at home in a saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way! Sharp right! Take care!
Good!
Yes.
Clear the path! Clear the way, I said! Is this part of the game? It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
It is easier to find a part without a loot.
Just a minute.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs round over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Cat. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The Colton fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix encounters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
You, I am sure, are no diddle for the dancing.
Her Enlightened Highness. Your Grace.
Now why did you have to go and do that? How come it's you,
Your Highness. Your Grace.
If one were to call the state courageous or coward, how marvelous things.
But this is no true unicorn.
Have you noticed all the guardsmen in the gardens? Is something afoot, do you think? It's a possibility. We must keep looking.
Your Grace, we did not expect.
My dear son.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We should try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Stay calm. Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is. Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square. We were unlucky, that's all.
We must try to grab the next clue.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Entirely inappropriate behavior. A complete collapse of social norms.
Fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What?
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed up trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful!
Faster.
Oh, my love.
No buts.
No need for a servant, perchance, Master Butcher?
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Let's see. Groan. With ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one and locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
ஏதோ கொஞ்சம் நம்ம ஆழங்களை வச்சு கரெக்டாக போயிட்டு இருக்குது வண்டி போகுது.
Wait here.
What was that?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet, that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Okay.
I won't let you kill again.
Uiuh.
You want to stay where you are.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
I think இதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
இதுக்கப்புறம் தான் நான் வேற quest எப்படி போயிட்டு
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It should not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff.
who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged. We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade. Oh!
I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself in.
Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into. Might be worth looking into.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Nice tune.
This is the save file I was playing. கரெக்டாக அந்த கொஸ்ட்டுக்கு அப்படி கனெக்ட் ஆகிக்கலாம். என்ன அதில் ஆர்மோ செட்டில் கொஞ்சம் வச்சுருக்கேன், அதுதான் மெயின் ரீசன். அதனால தான் ஈவன் பவர்ஃபுல் வித் மை ஃபேவரட் வெப்பன்ஸ் எல்லாமே இருக்குது. அதனால தான். ஸோ திஸ் ஒன் இஸ் லைக் ஒன் ஆஃப் த பெஸ்ட் சீல் ஸ்வாட். இதுவும் இருக்குது. இதோட நெக்ஸ்ட் வேரியண்ட் இருக்குது, 98 லெவல் இது. பட் நம்ம பண்ண போகிறது என்னென்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, வி ஆர் கோயிங் ட்ரை டு கெட் 100. இதான் சொன்ன பிளேம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டாங்க. ரொம்ப நல்ல ஒரு இது, ஐ மீன் ஸ்டீல் ஸ்வாட். Oh, Okay.
Come on.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here. Around here. Kicking more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash. Just wonderful. Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here. Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise. At first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seemed I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh. Experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, Ergo, it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing. A Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that'd earn me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the Whites survived, entirely unmolested.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons. Spoons. Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the White's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that White. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the White will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the White to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
Will require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Come on.
That's it, Roach.
I dreamt I was hooked.
Happy trails.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Move it!
Your boots could use some polish, vagrant.
Myself, I like...
Doc, send the whip away those running riot.
Peace and quiet.
Is an
Welcome, Snow.
Mind if I glance at your stock?
அடப்பாவிங்க ஒன்றுமே இல்லை.
See ya.
He won't listen. Let's crack your skull.
Wine is better than stew. For stew you have to chew.
இப்போ நம்ம வீடை போய் பார்க்கணும்.
My camel like edge fierce.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianca. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Okay. கொஞ்சம் ஸ்லோவா இருக்கும்.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. Follow me, please. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Nourish yourself. You knit color.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
My day were those seven turnings. Once a knight's horse croaked on me. But he didn't back out, no, sir.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he nearly broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of
பழைய கேம்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஆடாலும் கொஞ்சம் வச்சுருக்குது. ஸோ வந்துட்டு பேர் என்ன ட்ராஃபிஸ் எடுக்காமல் அதெல்லாம் பார்த்துட்ருக்கேன்.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden. A supremely lovely place.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory. Once again, plant
வருவோம் ப்ரோ. பட் ஆனால் மல்டிபிளேயர் கொஞ்சம் கண்டிப்பாக ஏன்னா ஒர்க் இருக்கிறதுனால சரியாக போயிட்டுருக்கு டைமு. கிடைக்கிற டைமில் இந்த மாதிரி ஏதோ நாடிட்டோம்னா கொஞ்சம் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. வருவேன். ஐ மீன் கிரைண்ட் அடிக்கிறதுக்கெலாம் கொஞ்சம் அளவாக தான் வருவேன்.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas.
Update தான் வந்துச்சுன்னா நான் எப்படி வருவேன். ஐ மீன் ரெடியாக தான் வச்சுருக்கேன் எல்லாத்தையும். பாப்பா எப்படி போகுது. எதுவும் ட்ராஃபி முடிக்கிற அளவுக்கு ஐ மீன் இன்னும் 2 ட்ராஃபி இருக்குது. அந்த 2 ட்ராஃபி காம்பேட்டில் வரும். ஓ கீர்ஸ் ஆஃப் மல்டி பேர் தான் ப்ரோ. அதான் கஷ்டமாக இருக்கு ப்ரோ. ஆடுற நினச்சாலே அப்படியே ஆயிடுது. இதுனா கூட எனக்கு ஏதோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஏதாவது ஒரு அப்ஜெக்டிவ் இருக்குன்னு அப்படியே தெரில. டைம் அப்படியே போயிடுது.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
எடுத்து வச்சிருக்கேன் பாப்போம்.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
தெரியும் நான் பார்ப்பேன். நீங்கள் இடையில இப்போ நானே விளையாண்டு தான் இருந்தேன் இடையில.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Barnabas Basil. இப்போதைக்கு இது நம்ம புது வீடு. ஐ மீன் இது பேர் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க? Villa. No.
As you can see, the facade is, to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it. A certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. And welcome inside.
First time I எடுத்து ஆடும்போது
the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, we shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will together devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately.
Actually, முடிச்ச ஒரு ஃபைல் வச்சிருக்கேன். இது வந்து main story முடிச்சிட்டு
is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could...
Almost decidedly.
Got these spacious...
Oh, yes. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone on this table.
PC இருந்ததுன்னா மேபி அப்போ என்கிட்ட PC இருந்தனால கிராஸ் சேவ் இருக்குதுக்கு. ஸோ அப்படி தான் நான் எடுத்து விளாண்டுருக்கேன்.
My armor needs work from time to time.
Admiral...
Good. Order me up.
Immediately, sir. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
எல்லாத்தையுமே நிறைய இருக்கு. சேஃப் ஃபைல்ஸ் இருக்குது.
Use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course.
அதனால் இந்த 2 எப்படி எடுத்து இல்லை ஆல்ரெடி இந்த கேம் நான் விளையாண்டேன். 7 தடவை விளையாண்டுருக்கேன் இந்த கேம்.
A high quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Safe file நல்ல வேளை வந்து கிராஸ் எடுத்துலாம் தப்பிட்டேன். இல்லைன்னா திரும்பி ஆடணுங்கிறது நான்
ஆடணும். Grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Been thinking about the outer wall.
If I might, not only
it's in your hands.
I shall get to highly skilled.
வீட ரெடி பண்ணிட்டோம்னா.
Is there anything?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about the decoration today. But I want to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Starting to really like this place.
I agree.
Thanks.
இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுவோம், நம்ம நேராக போயிட்டு 3 days வெளியே நின்னோமா இப்படி தான் போ. இதில் ட்ரிக்கு மெஜாரிட்டி எல்லாத்துக்கும் தெரியும். ஐ மீன் ஜாலியாக இருக்கும் பார்க்குறதுக்கு. பட் நீங்கள் ஆடுறதுன்னா ஆடலாம். மேபி உங்களுக்கு ஏதோ சேஃபே இந்த மாதிரினா பிசி ஏதாவது இருந்தால் அதில் வச்சு பண்ணுவாங்க. ஆமாம், வேர்ல்டு சாமியாக இருக்கும். பட் ஆனால் நமக்கு எல்டன்றிங்க புது சாமியை மாறிட்டாங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் க்ளங்கியாக தெரியும், ஃபீல் ஆகும். நீ 3 நாள் ஆகணுமா? ஐயோ, ரெடி பண்ணியாச்சு. ஜென்ரலாக ரீஃபர் பண்ணியாச்சு.
Renovations coming along
நிறைய
all
சீன்
right,
இருக்கு
Barnabas
அந்த
Basil?
கேமில் உங்களுக்கு.
Superbly.
இது வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா
General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty
இந்த
of
கதையை
adding
அந்த
2
இதோட
racks,
வெப்பன் தான்
each upon
இப்போ
which you might
ஏடிஎஃப்ல
hang
கொடுப்பாங்க.
weapons and
அந்த
armor,
லெஜெண்ட்ஸில் நிறைய
if you've
இருக்கும்.
some
ஃபேல்ட்லி
pieces
பற்றி
you'd
நிறைய
like to
இருக்கும்
display.
இந்த டிஎல்சியில் மட்டும்.
Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
I think இது ஏதோ கேமோட இதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அப்புறம் இது ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு இது.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time. BB, know anything about the...
A laboratory?
It is. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff.
Forgive me.
Just saying, it's...
Then I am all the more...
starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Starting to get...
What a...
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh.
My Roach...
I shall get to work. Will you be need...
So, some...
Well, you're in luck.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days. Will...
Feels...
Indeed.
Thinking about...
Excellent.
Great.
True indeed. Is there anything...
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Was wondering about...
Oh, but that is immaterial.
Yeah.
I can tell. Is there anything...
Along the...
I agree.
Yes.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest fights. Is there anything else you require, sir?
That's all for now.
அவ்வளோதான் ரெடி பண்ணியாச்சு.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovation...
Okay.
And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sacramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Hi, welcome to the stream, guy. Okay. வந்து தூங்கிட்டான்.
Fedoti.
Dawn to dusk's last light. There, here.
This stomach growls like an angry wolf.
Every single lady keeps a devil somewhere shady.
Whoa! Come on. Go, go. Come on, Roach. Run, Roach.
Restraint skill.
Nice TV. Might be worth looking into. Someone wants an escort. escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Whoa!
Show me what you've got.
The coin is good, but just between us, I know if just once somebody would
Need to...
The serendipity. I'm so glad you're back. Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank.
The best!
So long.
Ladies come knights, come mates, come home.
No safer place than a bank.
Catch 22.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank. Yes?
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
Customers always right.
I'd like to change some
By all means.
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record. I'm afraid I can't help you. Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly in error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38. For more information, please go to window number 1.
All right. Where's window number 1?
What's that?
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank.
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
Happen to know where I can do it then?
Let me think. Perhaps upstairs, in records? Or downstairs in the archive? You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
Yes? Can I help you? Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank.
Yes? No. I'm not the one you need. Definitely.
All in order? Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank.
Our bank is the pride of all Beauclair.
What can I do for you?
What is it?
I need permit A38. Any chance you could issue me a copy?
Fiddlesticks. I've just run out.
Wait, really?
Of course not. In truth, I've never had anything of the sort. This is the archive.
Listen, say I made a small donation to a certain member.
A bribe, sir?
That'll be all.
Yes, yes. And once you're upstairs, do tell them not to send every lost...
Damn bureaucracy.
All in order?
Yes? You concern?
There's a catch.
No safer place than a bank.
Catch 22.
Sorry, gotta get through.
Hold there. What is this? Back! Welcome to Chanfanelli Back, where we look after your coin as if it were our own.
This where I get permit A38?
Naturally. Just hand me your Form 202, please.
Form 202. All right. Where do I get that document?
Allow me to explain. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Just came from there. Never mind. Be back shortly with Form 202.
You cut in front of me, sir.
Well, couldn't really give a crap.
You boor! I will not stand for this!
Go on, hit me.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to read... Outside!
Come on!
Time this week. I wagered 10 on the one on the right.
I shall teach you the meaning of decency!
Best behave.
Next time, mind your place.
கொஞ்சம் ஆர்வக்குள்ள
How dare you! You cut...
Didn't know such thing.
Is that so? I will not...
Go on.
Oh, Jed! Outside!
It's the third time this week. I wagered
Come on, come closer.
Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled! I shall teach you the meaning of decency! Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled! I shall teach you the meaning of decency! Next time, mind you.
சண்டை போட முடியல நமக்கு
You, how dare you! You cut! You, I...
Go on.
Oh! Outside!
எப்படி
It's the third time this week. I wagered...
How long you gonna make me wait?
Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled! I shall teach you the meaning of decency! Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled! I shall teach you the meaning of decency!
Not too late to surrender.
Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled! I shall teach you the meaning of decency!
Britain.
Uncouth, petty bourgeois cuts in line, then resorts to fisticuffs. I shall teach you the meaning of decency.
So, she arrived in this little Nazeri. I tell you, tasteless is an understatement.
Nazeri? I'd never wear anything from that barbaric land.
You know, she offers deep in heart, I'm sure. That little number likely cost more than we make in a month.
I truly wonder who she got to lend me.
Come on. Where the hell'd she go? Arabon maid. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
Can I help you?
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window one.
Cannot be serious.
I too find it hard to believe.
Excuse me.
Can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's something
We're on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
Got no choice, I guess. Need to wait till they're done with
You
the
must
break.
wait. They have... So... Form 202. Easy. But, as we are both...
Why not?
Why not?
Now, that...
So she thought, okay. Boy, mati kita boy.
Yeah. Speaking of... I have seen them...
Might as well go if...
Be kind. Be pleasant. But muster up some flowers. Good luck.
Yes? You'd best behave, Fred. You're in Beauclair, see? Sir de Paraguay.
No safer place than a bank.
You'd best behave.
I
You're
imagine
in Beauclair.
a witch.
Lepiotus visum lungs. A real witcher.
Behave yourself.
Witcher.
Welcome back,
அப்பவே நினச்சேன் இது அப்படியே வாங்கிட்டு போயிருந்துட்டு என்ன ஆண்டா
Can I help you?
Welcome.
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating. The form will soon be ready. Name and surname?
Geralt of Rivia.
Let me find it. Gedon, Gemel. Here it is. Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Got you some flowers, just to thank you for helping me with my file.
Oh, but I shouldn't. For me? Really?
Match the color of your eyes.
Oh, my. You, sir, are quite charming. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cianfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
There is always work.
You tell him then he disturb, but no, always some bugger who can't stand to read. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
No problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. Just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
Cianfanelli, no more...
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire?
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any of your forms or permits.
Her enlightened highness. She's her.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary.
So how's the trade these days, Master Witcher?
Can't complain.
Good for you, because in our neck of the woods, things are dark, dark shite. Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with the duchy haven't any notion how to say Cote de Blessure and all that. It twists their tongues in bloody knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it. Done. Deposit box 256. Last yin on the right.
What the hell's this, Cianfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we, circulated yours. Purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards. Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
Really ought to call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
Got a week, not 1 day more.
You shan't regret this, I swear.
Mm-hmm. See you then.
Okay.
Need to come back during the day.
Master Witcher!
What is it?
Got your coin, sir. And a wee gift to thank you for the trust you showed. This blade's the Reckoner. It saved my arse a fair number of times.
Thanks, Cianfanelli. We'll call it even.
One last thing. I'd like to apologize for the whole minging kerfuffle.
Skit. Take her it all.
Of the Reginald Dog. Please.
What's this about?
Oh, look, you're taking. Oh, wait! Are you not that.
Sawyer.
The matter is it.
The stat.
I think there's a funny question this Balls Kana.
Here it is! Our pride and joy, Reginald Dobry. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles
Banner
off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, it is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Got my attention.
They're so... Inward. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Any idea?
It must...
Got any sus?
Considering the vast...
Need...
Do what... It won't work out. It must.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this. Dried bloodstain.
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon. It will all work out. It must. Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon. It will all work out. It must. Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
Don't worry, it will all work out. Don't worry.
They say the Diamond Court has such extraordinary new colours. To send a witcher against the beast. If he dyes their
It is if one sought to treat the clap with craps.
These knights of ours should turn their attentions to the Vantikins, not parade about in tourneys.
Eat, drink, and loosen your...
Phew, stinky.
Well,
Scent leads to this door.
தாத்தாக்கு குசும பாத்தீங்களா?
Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof.
That's not my husband!
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards!
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
That's so.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You had that fancy pants of yours.
Not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, scallop! What the love's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you. That would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones, and you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I were 3 times.
3 times?
Impressive. Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
Perhaps I could lend them to you for 1 more day, or just...
A day is 3 more.
I'm back.
Shh, shh. Not so loud. You wake her. She'll want another go.
Wake who? Rosalinda?
Louisa, her cousin. She's voracious. Got an inexhaustible appetite. But I'm tapped out. What's it matter that the spirit is willing when the flesh is simply spent? My heart near leapt out of my chest last time. Here, you must take the testes, and let Yoda grant you strength, as I dare say you will need it.
என்னடா சொல்ற Geralt is infertile, so
I lent you coin for wine. Give us a $5.
The Witcher's not near this nest.
Oh, Goldfish found his way to the boat.
Nice tune.
Well?
Yep, got them.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand
நான் வந்தது இதுக்கு, ஆனால் எதுக்கு சுற்றுறேனே தெரிய புத்திட்டு இருக்கேனே.
Best behave.
A fruitful hunt to the Witcher.
To be honest, every last man Jack in these parts has been blind.
ஐ திங்க் இப்போ இதோட நம்ம இங்கே சேவ் பண்ணிக்க வெளியே. ஸோ அகெயின் வி வில் மேபி ஏதாவது ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு இதை அப்படியே எடுத்து, பிகாஸ் ஃபன்னி மூமெண்ட்ஸ் இதில் இந்த மாதிரி 2 மிஷின்ஸில் வரும். ஐ மீன் அனதர் ஒன் அந்த ஆப்ஷனில் இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும், அதுவும் ஜாலியாக இருக்கும். It is mix of everything. Okay guys, see you later. Bye bye and good night. I think maybe if I main boss fight அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது நான் பண்ணேன், ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ரெஸ்ட் இருந்தது அப்படின்னா அதை எடுக்கிறேன். maybe I think of doing something like அதாவது கேமை முடிச்சுட்டு சும்மா சுற்றுறது அந்த மாதிரி தான் பண்ணலாமா அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி யோசிக்க பார்ப்போம். Okay guys, bye bye and good night. See you later.